Okay, I'm here with Muhammed Ibrahim, who is going to tell you a little bit about himself and his journey with working with us at TFF Fitness. So, Muhammed, let us know a little bit about yourself. Tell us about who you are, what you do, where you're from.
Yeah, sure. So I'm a pharmacist by profession. From Leicester. Always lived in Leicester. I'm 44 years old. I lead quite a busy lifestyle. I have two young girls, a 17-year-old and a 12-year-old, and I'm married. Run a couple of businesses, and yeah, that's pretty much it, I think.
Good stuff. So, what is it that made you decide to come work with us? Like, what were you going through that made you think that you needed a little bit more help or needed our advice and assistance?
Okay, so for me, health and fitness has always been important throughout my life. I mean, I used to work out quite a lot when I was younger. There came a point when I got so busy with my business, building it up, and then family as well. I had two young girls to support, a mortgage, and what have you. That I lost track, and I used to struggle to find time to go to the gym. I used to struggle to find the motivation to go to the gym. I then started to look into getting a personal trainer. I've been to a number of personal trainers, and then I came across yourself. So I thought I'd try it out, and yeah, haven't looked back since. I've been with you for several months now, and noticed some pretty big differences.
And you say you worked with personal trainers in the past. What do you feel was different about us that made you sort of stick with us?
I would say the advice that you give, Fahad, I think it's on point. It makes sense, and having a scientific background, it's nice to have that evidence base that you should provide with the stuff that you recommend, particularly with the exercise as well. I mean, I've been exercising for God knows how many years, since I was in my teens, and I've never really paid attention to how I exercise. So it's always been like, bench press, you stack the weights on and push. Whereas with you, it's been a focus of, why you're pushing, the way you're pushing, focusing on the muscle groups that you're actually putting tension on. So for me, I think that's been an eye opener. In my 40s, I've realised that I've not really been training properly all my life, and the differences I've seen in the past 6 months are significant compared to what I've seen with other PTs.
And what would you say was your biggest result that you're most proud of, but in terms of what you've seen and the difference you've seen yourself?
Yeah. So for me, my biggest challenge was the pot belly. From my mid-30s, I started getting this pot belly, which I've never had, and I hated it. And progressively, it just grew bigger and bigger and bigger, and I've been struggling to get rid of it. So for me, getting my stomach, getting a PT, and yeah, I think I've achieved that. It's not, I haven't got my abs yet, but yeah, they're starting to come through. So yeah, it's all good.
Excellent. And lastly, what would you say to somebody that's sitting on the fence or thinking about getting started with us?
I think you do need to do it. I know sometimes financially it might not make sense, but the investment, I would say, is worth it. Definitely try it out. Give it a couple of months. It's a process. You won't see the results straight away, but you will notice a difference with Fahad's advice. Definitely highly recommend that. And also, it's not just about the exercise. There's also diet component as well, and other factors of nutrition, which you've given me a lot of advice on. And to be fair, it's not been easy, but I've tried my best to follow it, and it works. Yeah.
Fantastic. Awesome. Well, thank you for your time. Really appreciate it. I know you're a busy man, so do appreciate it, and I'll see you in your next session.
Thanks very much, matey.
Right,
Pleasure.